McGee. And out the guards, Danny Green and Avery Bradley. Spellman on the tip. Spellman with the rebound, and Green took it right out of his hand.
Well, that's one of the biggest differences when you come from college or a different program to the NBA. Everyone is athletic. Everyone has length.
A first-round pick of Atlanta last year, did appear in 48 games with the Hawks, spent time in the G League, and he had weight issues. James into the lane, nice pass again, and it's Davis this time.
Building that chemistry early between the two.
They swing it out. Spellman missed out a three. Danny Green coming off the championship season as a member of the Toronto Raptors. Nice pass work here by the Lakers. Green is off on a three, back tap by McGee. Hard time.
My man.
And the foul.
I don't know how you stop that, C-Web. In the open court like that, the strength.
Oh, I know how. You put 5 guys right there, 5 7-footers, and you wait for them and you foul them.
This is Sparta!
At you full state.
Alfonso McKinney. Here is Curry, yes. And the Warriors on the board. Here's LeBron showing the entire repertoire. It's grabbed by Spellman. Russell kicks it out. Yes. Time in the new arena. Golden State fans have a reason to cheer.
Well, it's only fitting. The first 3 in this building comes from Steph Curry.
JaVale McGee. Here is Curry again from way downtown. Back comes LeBron James. Recovered, Spellman open for 3. And McGee on the rebound. On the subject of Danny Green, he shot 45% from 3 last season with Toronto, second in the NBA to Joe Harris of the Brooklyn Nets. That pass broken up, recovered by Rondo, who just come on. Here's Green. This time not able to hit the 3. Davis is right there.
There's that height difference you were talking about.
That counts and a foul.
That size is just dominating from the Lakers on the offensive glass.
That way the seats could be hugged up right next to the court so the fans could have an intimate experience. And guys, there's so much that makes this arena is local here. Every single vendor is from the Bay Area serving Bay Area classics. Also a big concern was parking. So when a fan buys a ticket, they get free light rail transportation to the game. They can also walk, they can take the
second shot opportunities, keeping the ball alive. Do the little things on this Lakers team.
Flip for Davis, so Anthony Davis. Nate Robinson the third coming out. Here's Curry off the pass from Green. Marquise Crisp signed just the other day.
Working out for LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That chemistry is already on point.
offense, when you control the boards like LA is going to do and shot blocking, they're going to be able to get out anytime. Great on the defensive end. Anything can happen. So he's already changed the culture in their thought process.
Floyd Daniels, 70-year man from Virginia Commonwealth, has checked in as Rondo sets it up. Anthony Davis, 6 of 9.
4 offensive of his 7 rebounds. Then at the offensive end for Davis.
And here's Davis on a mismatch. And
ride that youth.
Yes.
Foul on Evans. Davis, 79% free throw shooter during. And the Blazers. You guys were talking about Frank Vogel, the head coach of the Lakers. Change of certain upcoming season. Gone are Kevin Durant, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, and Klay Thompson recovering from that torn ACL. This is Evans.
Playoff game where you haven't had weeks of practice and time to get acclimated. You never know.
Well, it'll be a chance, though, for them to develop other players. Jordan Poole, their first-round draft.
Those guys, too. I'm sorry, Poole and those guys. Have the moves to go one-on-one, but with his back to the basket anymore. So now they get him some quick duck-ins. Or is that Laker fans' fear? Which one is that?
I think it's a combination of both, because the animosity, obviously, having grown up in Riverside and played for UCLA.
2 LA kids,
you know? Hey.
LeBron James taking
a down year for LeBron James, averaging 27, 8.5, and 8. Man, are you kidding me? Man, I'd go back in.
LeBron James also pulled it back on the Caldwell Pope, then went to the left hand.
I think that's going to save a lot of wear and tear on LeBron as well, because now he doesn't really have to be the man until he has to.
Hawks last years ago, he was the Big East freshman.
This is out there in Ingles, and Conley, and Boyan. This is an opportunity for Mitchell.
I will check out Chris's rundown.
Oh, it's a lot more scintillating. Twitter. I know I'm hearing it on Twitter right now.
To re-implement your system.
In fact, he went 2.5 hours at one point. But he's in a teaching mode these days.
A chance to walk around here. How nice this Chase Center really is.
Nice inbounds, but Damian Lee could not hit. LeBron gets the rebound of his missed shot, looks to save it. But the Warriors on it. Here's yes! The jumper from down. Look what he has.
And don't say we were talking about. C. Webb and I were talking about the food.
Reggie was downright begging for the food.
An unbelievable spread what you have in front of us as Jordan Poole goes in and gets fouled.
And it's basically your Iberico ham with Frog Hollow plum.
And the teams are permitted. Jordan Poole headed back now to the Warrior locker room. Good play by Curry to knock it free. Here's Curry on the drive. There's Green for Toscano and puts it home. Has missed their first 10 shots, including that first attempt from way downtown by Curry that came up well short.
By the Lakers, they're going to show you how versatile their lineups are. You have AD at the 5. Power forward in a terrible position.
Open 3 for Green. Going down with a strained groin. In fact, at the February trade deadline, it became public knowledge that the Lakers were attempting to make the trade for Davis. Rondo for 3 points.
I think we're going to see that a lot this year from Rondo and the Lakers. Him being more aggressive with that.
Seven-point lead for the Lakers. They're going to draw the foul. It counts, and the foul. Put the move on. School, and one of his teachers was Al Attles, the Golden State Warriors Hall of Famer.
That's right. It was fun to watch him be inducted and meet his wife over the summer. And probably taught him how to be tough, too.
Here's James to the line.
It's funny you say that, Marv, because we don't have that in the game.
Short. And here is Rondo. We approach a minute remaining. Open three for Rondo. Shot clock violation.
Nice defensive effort to start this second half for the Lakers.
And JaVale McGee with a sweeping hook shot.
We've seen him use it when he wants to be.
Pascal gets it down low. Steve Kerr going with his young players at this point. Steal. Spellman ahead. This time, way off on a three-pointer. He is able to finish.
And to teach so many young guys, you know, like you're teaching more than half the team right now, as opposed to you may be teaching, you know, Looney coming in 1 year and you're teaching him, and Jacob comes in 1 year and you're teaching more than half of the team right now, and it's fine.
Draymond Green on the 8 new.
Baycock had the layup, but he was turned back by Spellman. Here's Pascal off the fake, takes to the rim and scores. Nice move following a year with Fordham and then 3 seasons at Villanova. Here's Daniels with the driving hook, and he went glass.
Offensively, on one end, we're talking about Golden State as Evans.
The only starter on the floor right now for the Lakers is McGee. Pascal with a long range right there. Baycock able to hit off the pass from Caldwell Pope.
Steve running out of fingers for it.
Sellout crowd tonight, 18,064. Oh, from way downtown. Troy Davis. Oh, nice play. It's a 2-on-1 off the steal. McGee and Daniels on the exchange.
Play. Sometimes you don't want to trust your big fella with that pass. You want to wait till they get to the rim to throw it to him. He's proven that he can handle that responsibility.
And what I like to see Dwight Howard at the scores table. In the draft on this roster, LeBron James, #1 pick in 2003. Dwight, the #1 pick in 2004.
Lighting it up, coming out here in the third quarter.
I live in LA, and Alex Caruso is a Laker Colt legend.
Yes, he is.
They were saying, hey, we love your memes and all this. And he was like, no, it's cute, and I love that too. He was like, but I'm a...
It's a down low, and Chris lays it. Reggie Miller's regular season predictions. Now here's the more thoughtful selections of Chris.
Oh, explain yourself. Go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Thunder and the Nuggets and the Trailblazers.
And that series between the Mystics and the Suns being tied up, maybe no Elena Delle Donne done for the rest of that series. Seriously, Marv.
Well, the Clipper crowd.
Oh, come on. But I know somewhere John is smiling to see his son out here balling in the NBA. Think about all the games that David attended while in Utah. And now you're seeing your son out here.
It's Caldwell Pope curling his way. is Harrison going at Stockton. Got himself trapped, lost it. Howard with the outlet. Season out of Notre Dame, originally a second-round pick of the Celtics.
Talking to Coach Vogel before the game, he talked about the defensive intensity that he wants his team to have, and then leaders, and fast break points that they could be, because they can control the paint, get out, and control the pace.
See where 9 points and 9 rebounds for Dwight Howard. And called him out.
Say they didn't just butt heads. He didn't give his part of the deal.
Right.
To his part of the deal, and you're right. Him coming back and making this is a big part of the story.
Here's Poole on his
Pastime with the Lakers, and he said, you know, I had to hear about that for the last 6 years. He said that was a different. Trying my best to stay in the change that I wanted to see around me had to start with me. And once he finally realized that, he started losing the weight, getting back in shape, and he said he had a different attitude now. He said, I just want to be ready when my number's called. I have a new energy and a new passion for.
one of those you cap off by saying right things and you hope it works out.
I do. I mean, look, Laker fans have long memories, but if he gives the type of effort and just does the things that he did tonight,
he doesn't need to do what
don't
he
need
needed
to do anything else.
Yeah.
Don't, after game, saying I need my touches.
After, this is new for the NBA, right after the rosters are set. Anthony Davis, 9 for 16, 22 points, 17 coming in the first quarter. North quarter, and a 105-87 lead for the Lakers. So getting back to the measurements of height. So Reggie, you are still 6'7".
I have not shrunk. Even though the older I get, I feel like I'm shrinking. I'm still.
Baycock is blocked, but comes right back.
Charles was at 6'6", 6'7", and he was 6'3", 6'4", baby.
It shows how incredible.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a move by
Nicely
Jackson.
done by Demetrius Jackson. Scores. Good hustle. Haskell going left. His career, although I know there are people in New York would not say the same. Troy Daniels in his 7th season out of Virginia Commonwealth. Spent the last 2 with Phoenix. The Lakers his 6th NBA team.
No.
Up together after taking an elbow to the chop.
Jordan Poole has had the hot hand that time. Lakers have to be very satisfied with what they've seen here. Combination of LeBron and Cauley Stein, who was acquired as a free agent. Time with Sacramento. Nice.
You look at the facilities around here, and if you're a free agent to be, the culture of winning. I mean, the Warriors are a brand now. A regular season when you have, even though there's less back-to-backs, you still have back-to-backs.
Yeah.
And for a longer stretch, 4 or 5 months, can you do that? Can you play like that?
Stockton